me, due to my experience, there is a plenty of people from around the world.
Yeah.
They visit our country. Actually, our country is beautiful. We have a lot of attractions.
Yeah.
Let's say maybe they come from a different university.
Yeah.
And when they came in Tanzania, maybe they met with a university here, so they share idea what they know. Maybe a issue, maybe their technology is so far compared to us. So that's why I say it's more easy.
Yeah.
It's been very nice.
Yeah, it's been nice. It's been like, you know, like every new place is always a small culture shock, but it was in a nice way, not in a bad way. Yeah, like good to experience something new and a different everything. I don't know, Stockholm, even though it's not a very big city, it's quite like boom, 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 fast, quickly.
Yeah.
And here it's sort of, you know, everyone gets everything done, everyone's super professional, but there's not the same like rushing feeling.
No, of course.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's fun when you go out traveling, you know, like one of the reasons why we want to go out traveling is just because like, you know, you have the option when you go traveling either go to like a tourist resort somewhere or go somewhere where you can sort of go about your own way a little bit and just meet people and travel to sort of be part of like local culture and all that. I think that's one of the reasons like we really wanted to come to a place like Tanzania. Like we didn't know much about it when we came here, but it was really fun to like jump headfirst into something that was completely new to us and quite different. And I think like it's been really rewarding so far. You know, it's been really fun.
Yeah, it's good. We walk down the streets and people are very
helpful.
Yeah, very helpful and friendly.
Yeah.
Not really. For me, it's like I see everybody's normal.
Yeah, and though they are different, so.
Yeah. One difference that we have is sometimes clients come to Tanzania but they don't speak English.
Yeah, right.
So we get them a German translator or a French one or a Spanish one, depending, so it will be more convenient for them.
Yeah.
Myself, I like to meet new people, and through new people, it's like we share the idea. I can learn something from the new people, and they can learn something from us. Because normally we say culture is like dynamic.
I think you learn something, maybe you can take something away, that you can realise that there's not like one right way of doing things, like things are different, and that's not like wrong or right, it's just different. And you can learn and that can be like a
perspective. If you live in this
perspective.
It's like if you always talk to the same people every day, interact with the same people the same way every day, you know, that might be good, but I feel like if you interact with a lot of people, a lot of different people, a lot of, you know, you start looking at things differently, you think about problem solving differently, and it's just rewarding. I don't know, like both long term and short term.
Yeah.
All unique, they're all up feelings, they're all up like their choices and preferences. Yeah.
The good thing is there's more life outside on the streets. That's what we enjoy because back home it is very calm. Also in the cities. Usually, I mean, maybe on a weekend there are people outside, but here the life is on the streets and it's really nice. There's more, get together with family and friends. We sometimes miss that back home.
What I've learned is active listening and active reflection. I've been reflecting a lot upon your differences, where you come from, and how that kind of stands out compared to you going to another place in the world, whether it be Tanzania, whether it be Europe, Asia, South America, anywhere. I think if you take a minute to step outside where you're from and truly pretend like you're nothing about a place and you're completely new and realize that the things that you're familiar with may be completely different. I think that's a really important way to sort of become familiar and respect cultural differences, especially. In addition to just being open with the people you're surrounded by, asking them, is this something that's respectful? Am I being disrespectful in this way? Because I think the more you ask, the more you can learn, and that's how you start to reflect and become a part of a new culture.
Try.
It's always difficult, but I think you have to try.
Especially when you're used to like living in Sweden, people tend to be very reserved, and people even if
everyone needs their space.
Yeah, you go onto the bus and people try to sit as far away from each other as possible, and it's just that. So it takes a little bit of a while to get used to a different sort of basically approach to how you interact with itself, right? But it's all about, I like trying to break down that feeling of something uncomfortable, and eventually you start to like feel comfortable with it. And I think that's traveling is a lot of